Okay, I'm here finally. So sorry, like, I thought I was ready, but then I realized I had missed something, so yeah, I guess I'm owed an extra 5-ish minutes, so, but that's okay. So, welcome. I ran up the stairs, stupid stairs. Anyways, welcome back. Welcome back for another stream. This time, again, it is another drawing stream. As per usual, we do this at the end of every month. So, today we're going to be continuing on that piece that started a few weeks ago after the Neurodivers Let's Play, where we were drawing emo talking to a wall. So, that I said I would finish up for Tumblr, but I'm still in the sketching phase because I've been so busy this week. I've not been able to get back into it. So I guess we might as well just continue it on today while chatting or trying to chat and stuff. So as you can see, a few things have changed. I've started to draw on more of the clothes. I've drawn the second shoe. Speaking of shoe, I need to fix this sock because it's I need to fix this sock over here because it's bothering me. Oh, pardon me. Oh, I looped it wrong. Oops. So, yeah, and I've also, the last thing I started to draw was the hand, this new hand over here. So, yeah, I guess emo's just talking to this thing. And I guess we all just came up with this idea that, like, it could be a variety of different emo stickers or something like that. That'd be a fun little project to try out. Oh, oops. But that's fine. It'll work just fine. It's literally just a sketch. I'm literally trying to figure out what and why this is the way it is. Okay, so thing about sketches is I don't often like focus too hard on like how things look. I'm mainly just setting the groundwork for the line art. So yeah, I guess I don't need to worry about it being so messy always. And now that I've put this hand here, I can see how it's gonna like structure better. Easy. So yeah, that's pretty good. But at the same time, it was kind of weird to just do that, whatever I was just doing there. So, yeah, we're just gonna continue on this piece as far as we can. I might get back to it later because I've had a busy week. I really just want to draw. It's a weird looking hand. But yeah, also I really don't want to spend too much time on this because we have to continue. We just have to. So she's supposed to be pointing at that. Supposed to be pointing at the wall, I guess. I'm trying to figure things out. It's not working. Okay, so now I guess we can just... Is Void playing? I'm not even wearing my headphones right now. What if I could try to get like something where it actually shows what music is playing right now? Because I'm not wearing my headphones. Alright, it just ended. It's swapping to Orion now. Cool. I was talking about the music there, sorry. Should I try and make this arm a little shorter? No, not the whole thing. I meant... Oh, oops. No, instead, I'm gonna... Oh, it did work. Okay. So I'm gonna try and use the mesh transform to make it a bit... But at the same time, that's not gonna work. What am I trying to do here? Alright, now we can move it along a bit. Nope. Nope. That... Oh, it's because it's... What if I transform it? Okay, that's a... Alright, that's better. That's shorter. Roughly the size of this arm. I just needed to fix that. That was bothering me a bit. Okay, now we can, so it'll stop right around here. I don't remember. I need to find the picture. I don't remember how my own character looks. Disgraceful. Right, they're in here somewhere. Nope, not that folder. Oops. Style. There you are. There you are. Let's get rid of that. Her arm. Okay, it's just one arm, one band at the top. Okay. May not be able to see it here. It'll be at the sides, so I'll just do that. One of these days I'll figure out how to do sleeves like these correctly, but so sorry that it's so messy. But for now, I'll just work with what I can. Okay, that works better. One of these days I'll learn how to do this I'll learn how to do these properly. It's tough, but it's going better at each time, I feel. But I feel like I need to get rid of some stuff. Well, I'd say that's almost finished, but there's one thing that I always manage to forget, no matter what. No, I always somehow manage to forget Emo's tail, but... actually looks pretty good. That looks okay. Alright, and just like that, the sketch is finally done. Pardon me. I'm just gonna move everything in there. Sorry. Okay. Now then what? Ugh, line art, of course. So I probably will actually try and draw an actual brick wall over there instead of something like this, but could also make it into something that I'm just talking a lot here. So I'm just gonna do basic black line art for now. Maybe I'll change it later. I don't know. Yep. Where's my pen? Nope. Not solid black. That's what I called this one. And also, wait. I don't want it to be like solid black because it just doesn't look right. I kinda... Wait, how did I do that line art for Sonic? That last Sonic pick I did. Wait. Can I look at something really quick? Because I'm trying to figure out because I sometimes put overlays over it as well, just to of just one color to unite all the other colors together. Where is it? Nope, it's in illustrations, isn't it? Yep. And I'm trying to figure out, because there was this really interesting way I did the line art for one of my other pieces. I just want to quickly see what I did for that. I think I might know how I did that one, but I need to double check. It's gonna take a while to... Oh god, it's in Fire Alpaca. Oh, wait. No, don't open it up again. That was an accident. Go away, Fire Alpaca, please. Don't need you right now. This was what I needed. I needed to drag it all the way in here. So what you're about to see in a moment is a Sonic illustration that I drew a while ago. And if it looks familiar, it's because it came from one of my older drawing and yapping sketches. So now I'm just in here. I'm trying to figure out what I did. Okay, so... Well, let's get rid of all this for now. Just a filter I threw on there. And let's just get rid of this for now, so I can see... Okay, so... Oh boy. So that's just... I took away the base color, and all we're left is the highlights and the... So I called it line art bottom, and this is line art top. Wait, what does line art top look like? Let's get rid of this, and... oh, you can see my mistake there. Don't look at that. So this is line art bottom, and this is... Is this also black? Yes. Okay, so that's solid black, and this is gray. So, oh god, he looks terrifying. Without the eye shine. Okay, so now let's just move that. So the line art looks a lot harsher like that because, oh god, it looks really harsh. So yeah, but I brought it down a little bit, but if I take it right off, then it looks a bit weird. I don't really have a word for it, but you see what I mean, right? So I guess this is why I have this, so I can mix it however I please. But I also have the option to change this. Let me see if I can. I also have the option to change this color. Let's just go for pink, I guess. Or let's just go for pink now, I guess. And just see how that looks. Oh god. And then, oh god, it looks horrible. But see, now that we've got this line art, you can kind of see it's already poking through, but that's just because of the expand. So if I pull it down, then you can see it's kind of poking through a bit. So, and I have that on top of the colors as well because it's just to cover up some stuff. So anyway, this is basically, you're getting a behind the scenes on how I layer my illustrations, and it's, let's just say it's an absolute nightmare. But anyway, yeah, it's a complete and total nightmare. But anyway, so that's basically how I did it. But I would pick a better color than that. So instead, actually, let's go with good old-fashioned blue. But it's a lighter blue this time, so I don't know. I didn't do color theory or anything. I don't understand how this works, so I'm just I'm just picking what like seems okay. Okay, that looks weird just now, but we've got that. And wait, no, that's the wrong one. So yeah, a little harsh, but if I move it along, you can see they're kind of like, it seems to work okay. But I'm the type to kind of like, if I'm doing colored line art, then I would stick to doing a darker color depending on where I'm coloring, but that takes a lot more time and a lot more layers. So yeah, sometimes I prefer to just sometimes I do this and add a unifying color on top. That looks a bit better. I feel that looks a bit better. But anyway, that's just basically what I was doing. So I guess I could do that, but I'll need to instead, once I get the line art sorted, I'll fill in the back and then fill in the middle with that color and then just go from there. So for now, let's do not solid black for this. This will be the line art top, but for now let's just keep it at that. I forget what. Oh god, why does it do? Why do you look like that? Why do you look like that? Oh my god, that's awful. Why does it look like that? Is there something wrong with my tablet? It doesn't always do that. It's only when does it happen with pencil too? Oh my god, what is wrong with you? Okay, oh dear, why? Do I have to reconfigure my tablet? I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. Any artists out there have any idea as to why that is? Wait, let's see. Oh, it's going slow. Probably because I have this big file open, so I'm just gonna turn it off. Because I don't need it right now. Nope. Oh, ignore that. That was just something I was trying to draw before. Nope, it's still slow. It's slow because the pointer is trying to keep up. Oh boy, this might be a problem. I'm gonna try and fix my tablet. I'm gonna see what the problem is, and then we'll come back. So just hang on a sec. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Turns out it's just Medibang that's brain rotted in a really bad way. So for now, I'm gonna be moving to Fire Alpaca. I still can't seem to see the text too well. Actually, can I try and fix that? Oh, I have to log in again. You know what? Forget it. Should I try? I don't know. I forgot my password. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it for now. Besides, it's a whole, like, process to get a new thing going up just now. I can't believe I keep forgetting that. So much stuff has been going on. I can't... Oh my god, go away! Grab the stable... Oh, it's an ad for Fire Alpaca SE. It's like an upgraded version of this Fire Alpaca. Seems interesting. Get even more professional. And also, for some reason, with the new Fire Alpaca, you can do a dark theme because it's stuck on this until you buy this one. I don't know. I might consider buying this one. It feels I don't know. But anyway, so oh god. So the pen problem is fixed. The only issue is if I go too fast, it lags. But that's not a huge problem. The only thing I care about is getting the line art done, so I'm happy this is working. Gotta make sure it's consistent though, so I gotta press at a certain... Okay, that's pretty consistent. Okay, so yeah, that threw me off quite a bit, but let's try and get back into it. How am I gonna do it with this messy line art? Okay, let's just go for it and try to keep the lines as consistent as we can. And also I have stabilizer mode off, so you'll see my raw line work from here on. Ooh, that was solid. I'm trying my best to just do it in one stroke, but it's tough. Maybe I'll make the eyes a little or inner details like the eyes and the markings a little lighter. And I can always fix them around later. But I'm trying to get the framework for it now, and I can clean up little bits later. Shouldn't get too obsessed over that though, especially in areas that aren't going to be as visible to the public as everything else. But I think the problem with me is that, like, finding the right curves, finding the right line placements for this when I'm doing line art. Like, sometimes I can get away with it with sometimes I can get away with it, but more often than not, it just... Sometimes I get so focused on where I want the line to go versus where it's actually supposed to go. I don't know if that makes much sense. And then sometimes I'll do this where I make a borderline perfect stroke, but it's in the wrong place, so I have to move it. And then sometimes I cheat and I copy it and if I dupe that... Oh no, I duped the whole thing. Oops. I meant to just dupe this thing. Whoop. And then, paste, I guess. And then I'll make that one a little bit longer because... Oh no, not that one. Oh, why are you still there? Okay, so that's there. And this, oh my god. Oh, it's because I'm still selecting it. Oops. So instead, let's go to transform and do it there. So yeah, that's basically that, but now I need to This is why drawing is so slow for me. But like I said, later on I can always fix it up. So I can think about that. Oops. Was it 15 before? Yep. I literally just want my eraser, please. Jeez. Thank you. So those are the things I can sort out. I don't often, like, I try my best to not focus on quote-unquote cleaning so much. I really only focus on it when I know it's gonna impact the coloring. So, and these are gonna be black anyway, so I don't always worry about making line art mistakes here, because it's usually gonna be filled in with this color anyway. A slightly lighter black. So yeah, ain't a big deal for me. So yeah, this is what I mean. This is what I mean by cleaning. I'm just trying to smoothen out the edges where possible. But I try not to focus too much on them, because sometimes I may end up like ruining the integrity of the piece rather than fixing it like I originally intended. And I think it's only running so slow because I'm streaming as well. But it's been handling it pretty well, like even though it's a lot of resources, so it's all good. So I'm only really cleaning up these instead of those, because those are going to be filled in, and if I want I can always like sort it out later, but for now my main priority is getting these edges smooth. And I also have the choice if I want to broaden them up a bit more, but sometimes I can make it jaggy. I try to do it in one stroke so it's not as jaggy, but for now that looks pretty good. I just need to focus on getting the main framework, word of the day, in, and then I can focus on fixing up if I want to. Okay, I've spent so long on that, just that one little bit. I need to step it up quite a bit. Trying to figure out what song's playing. Okay. Maybe one of the things I can try and like study up on some more is how to get my line arts more clean. More clean and consistent. Is it worth having on like the pressure feature? Because for someone like me who like does their liner in strokes, in separate strokes, as opposed to like one clean stroke, just one clean one, I think maybe I should like, is it worth having like the pressure sensitivity on? Because that might be contributing to making my that's making my liner a lot less consistent. So I want to fix that. Just trying to figure out what song is playing without putting on my headphones. Oh no, Farapaga's doing the thing too! That's pretty slow. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I know that song. Embrace is playing. Man, didn't really think. I'm not used to drawing animal noses, so this is a little tough. Okay, that'll have to do for now. That will have to do for now. Oh, I almost forgot the markings. I've spent so long on this face. I need to move on. But I haven't even done the pupils yet. Oh my goodness. Where's my ellipse tool? I'm still trying to figure out getting the hang of this shape. Okay. Ellipse. There we go. Ooh, that's thick. Okay, doesn't look too bad. And I'm gonna leave that there because I deal with the highlights later. Trying to move this along. Alright, that's not it. Also, it doesn't take nearly as long to save your projects in Fire Alpaca compared to Medibang. Oh, it's too small. Oops. 15. Yep. See, that's how I sometimes do it. Doing the flat line thing again, but it doesn't look as nearly as chopped as it did in Medibang, so it's all good. They'll learn how to do those properly, but for now I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it for now. Sorry I'm not talking, I'm just trying to focus. Can't get this right. You know, it's been a while since I've done a large piece like this, and I'm just coming back to it. I've been so incredibly busy, I've not been able to do much for the channel. So I'm happy that I'm still able to make time for these streams. With how busy I've become lately, it's great. I'm gonna finish the head. I'm gonna move this head down in a bit, but I want to finish the rest of the head first. I'm gonna finish it off with this bun. I think this is the last thing. Oh, damn it! Oops. guess for the moment, I just remembered a fun fact about emo that I wanted to share with you guys. When I was originally designing her, I guess while we're drawing emo, might as well talk about her. But when I was first designing her, I originally wanted to make her look like me, so I tried to give her, but I wasn't able to draw dreadlocks at the time yet, so I just did a standard afro that's been tied up into a bun. But even then, I didn't know how to draw different textures of hair, and part of that was including the afro. I didn't even know how to draw my own hair type, so I left it. So I just did a standard bun. But it's supposed to be an afro. This current model of emo, she's supposed to have an afro that's just bunned, that's just tied up in a bun. So yeah, but I guess now she's kind of like her own character now, just more of like a different. I don't know what to call her, but I wouldn't at this point I wouldn't say she's me. I wouldn't say so. So yeah, that's my other persona now, Maddie, which she's yet to be fully developed, but yeah, I've got a new design for her in mind, so yeah, we'll see how that works. And also, I guess now that I'm talking about it, we've mentioned before, because lately there's been the topic of like a community platform for you guys going around, and there have been talks about like possibly using Discord as a way to like, I guess, more centralize the community or something like that, to make it easier for you guys to to reach me, share like ideas and all that stuff. And I guess just for us to like, I guess, have a more like cozy space to just hang out, and for me to release like updates and stuff. So that's still like on the list, but I need to know if enough people will be up for that. But for now, I'm currently trying to refurbish my website, because I've just decided, because originally when I started to come up with freelancing, I wanted to keep both that and my channel separate, even though for some reason I was doing it under my channel name sometimes. But I've not gotten very far in freelancing. I've not gotten to like all the big stuff yet. It's still pretty small. So I guess I can just do that just for now, just merge them all together. So you may be seeing a new MultiMadea website coming up very soon. So yeah, I guess I can start sharing that around soon. And while that's not, I wouldn't consider that a community platform per se, it will be a much easier way for you guys to access news, and it will be more like just a centralized hub for all my content and stuff. So you'll be able to see all like my music, my art. You'll be able to see all my stream schedules and stuff, as well as maybe a few extra things for some stuff that I plan to start working on or start releasing in the future. So yeah, for now we can work on that website, and we'll just see how that goes. But it's in I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but it's in dire need of an overhaul. So it's not been updated for a while, and I've done so much new stuff lately in relation to my commissions. So, and I'm still getting a bit more as of late. So I'm gonna need to like really touch up on my portfolio, on my showreel. So it won't just be a place for us to connect as a community. It'll also double as a portfolio for you guys to see my work, both personal and paid / voluntary. So yeah, you'll be able to, it'll be a centralized hub for all of that, and I'll make sure to see if I can like use my other platforms to direct people there, like in the description and stuff. And also during mentoring, I've been learning a lot about like how to direct people to my content, and this is what this is what I'm basically talking about. This is one of the things that I'm doing for it. So yeah, you'll be seeing a new website from me shortly. How shortly, I have no idea, but it'll be on the rocks, and over time it'll be in development. I'll even be making some new art for it, including Miss Emo here, as well as some other like mainstay characters that I've been writing and their stories. So you'll be seeing that as well. I don't know, I've got big plans for this website, but for now it's probably just gonna be like a new logo, a mix of my two main logos, as well as some slight optimization for now, but that won't be the biggest change. So yeah, the big changes to my website will come at a later date. Maybe it'll debut at some point later, maybe early next year. We'll see. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out for that, and definitely keep an eye on my socials and that for updates regarding that. But I really want to try and use Twitter more, because that was mainly just as a way for me to get news out and blog and stuff. But I understand it may be difficult to get to Twitter. It's not private or anything. It's not like locked or anything. So technically anyone can get to it. But I want to make things as convenient for my community as possible. Like convenient way to get info, like updates and announcements. Convenient to get to commissions. Convenient to just connect in general. So that's why I love YouTube so much. It's so difficult. I always have a time with breasts, and I've been pretty much only drawing female characters for my entire life. Why do I still struggle with this part? Anyway, sudden crash out aside, so yeah, I just wanted to, I've always like been a creator who always wants to make things as convenient as possible for my community. So I decided to use Twitter as just one of the main ways to send out news, and I don't really use it for much nowadays other than putting up my stream schedules, as well as connect with clients who use Twitter. And yes, I'm still calling it Twitter even though it's called X, but let's be real, X sounds gross. But anyway, yeah, so that's really the reason why I'm keeping it now, but I'm not really using it for much else other than those two things. So I don't know, maybe I was considering, like, you know, just putting it to rest, but I really want to see if I can like actually get some proper use out of it. Maybe I'll make it like an archive for like future works or something like that, artworks or something. I don't know, it seems very messy over there, and it didn't fit as well with me as I originally thought. I don't know. But so far Tumblr's been treating me well. I've been feeling pretty good on Tumblr, so maybe I'll just make a second blog on that that's solely just for news. So yeah, because the Tumblr that I've got now, it's mainly centered around art, and I'm gonna open it up to writing as well. If you forgot, I also do a bit of writing. I am very multidisciplinary, so I have a lot of different areas to my craft. So, and art, I mean, damn, what's wrong with me? I meant, writing is also another big one. Not just like character writing, because I'm big on character design, couldn't you tell? But I also really love writing stories for them. And alongside Emo, alongside Azzy, Ava, Noella, and the cast of Cronan Archives, there are so many other characters with incredible stories that contribute to the stories that they're from. I may be obsessed, but I just need a way to get them all out. So, but no, the reception on Cronan Archives, judging from both from word of mouth and from some of the comments, as well as people who have found it later who've told me about it, the reception's been pretty good, I'd say. So I'm really happy about that. But yeah, I really do want to continue on with that story, and now I'm just figuring out a way how to. But I also had the idea of comics as well. I feel like I've gotten decently good at art now, and it could be a good way to like get the most out of the different areas of my practice. Like, we'll contribute writing, art, and music. As for the music thing, considering whether it's either comic dubs or animatics. So that's basically just my thoughts. It's not set in stone yet. I'm just thinking and stuff. Man, am I gonna have to redo all this? I'm doing this absolutely horribly. So yeah, anyway, keep an eye out for the website, because that will be our hub. That will be our hub for the community. You'll be able to find out info regarding upcoming streams, my commissions, as well as a few other things relating to the MultiMadea corporation, I guess. so yeah, it should be fun. It should be useful. So yeah, just to hopefully make things easier for you guys who want a more centralized hub for this little community that we've got here. So so yeah, I guess what I mean to say is this should do until the Discord eventually comes around. But I really want to just wait and see if there will be enough people who would be up for that. And also, I hear it takes a lot to run, and I'm a bit of a solo act just now, so I would need some help, I guess, in running it, keeping things civil, I guess. I don't know, and just running it in general. I don't know. So yeah, thinking about that and stuff. So that'll just be in the back of my mind for now. But until I see that that's what people want, then I'll consider it. This is definitely going to be a cleanup job later. It's taking so long to get this done. Yeah, I really need to get back in my groove. I've been so busy. I've not had time to like work on the channel. I've not been able to do my drawing. I'm still like, you know. So okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it. The last job didn't go too well. I left because scheduling was terrible for me, and I didn't really know about it before because I wasn't given much information. But anyway, so I'm currently in the process of finding a new job, and it's tough, but hopefully I'll find something. So I've been busy doing that as well as a few other things. What is wrong? Why? I don't need this right now. So yeah, now I'm just trying to find something new. But yeah, it's no harm, no foul. It's all fine. But yeah, this is probably the worst. Should I just make this just a shirt instead of a tank shirt? Should I just make just a normal shirt instead of a tank shirt? Because this is really messing me up. I don't know, maybe I mean, I did say I wanted to change the design of her a bit at some point. What time even is it? Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I feel like, should I at least try to get the line art finished today and then continue with this at some point? Man, I don't know. I don't know. Today feels like a really weird day for some reason. Why are you not... What is wrong with you? My computer seems to be spazzing out. Ugh, my Fire Alpaca is so incredibly slow. Ugh, but Mediban was being so rude to me earlier. Should we just continue on with another piece? I don't know. I'm not having a good day, okay? Why is my model not even... Wait. Has my model been stuck this whole time? Why are you not working? No, the microphone is here, but why is it not... Why are you not working? Oh, today really isn't a good day for me, guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, earlier today wasn't a very good day for me either. Yeah, but I'm keeping my chin up. These last few days haven't been too great for me, but I'm gonna try and keep my chin up. I'll probably just continue doodling after this stream. Okay, finally. How long has it been? How long has my model been like that? Oh my goodness. Okay, hope I can find that drive again. Okay, I'm probably gonna come back to this at some point. No, I need to recover my drive for this one. So I'm gonna start a new piece and just it's not drawing. No. It's just not working. Like, what's wrong with this? Like, what's wrong with this thing? Oh, this scuff is unreal. Can I have my file explorer, please? Thank you. Just continue on with this piece I did earlier. Okay, now it's working. You know what? Let's... I don't mind this. I'm just gonna... Okay, you're working. You are working, right? Okay, so now shall we do next? The second button doesn't even work. Yeah, my computer's just spazzing out completely. I don't know why it decided to not work, but here we are. I shouldn't sing that. It's copyright probably. Doing just a random shot of someone like unleashing powers or something. Okay, it does work now. Getting rid of this so it's easier to see. Oh! Oops. Had the wrong color selected. Oh no, it's doing the thing again. No, why? Hey, at least it works. At least it works now. You know what? I don't want this to be the way it is, actually. I've changed my mind. So hello to you too, Himotion Project. I'm drawing, trying to at least. there have been three different instances of me trying to draw something. And now I think I finally figured out something to draw. Not really sure where this pose is going, but we're just gonna roll with it for now. I'm not used to drawing feet that small, it feels weird. Sorry, I'm not talking just now. I'm trying to focus. I have really no idea where this pose is supposed to go. But it's been a while since I've drawn a form like this, actually. I'll make this, in order to fit, I'll squish this a bit. So anyway, I know I said my day was terrible, but how's everyone else's day been? Hope it's been at least, hope it's been a little better than mine. 'Cause I've not had a great day. That was a decent hand. Finally. Happening down this. Nah. Ooh, I know how to fix this. I know how to fix what I've done here. See? Now it kind of makes sense. See, now it kind of makes sense. Thank God for digital art. Now it sort of makes sense. In that case, I'm gonna fix this arm as well. Where's my sketchbook? I have an idea that I'll need a reference for. Whew. Yep, there you are. Okay, I've got it. Okay. Okay, I was just referencing this hand to see if I could do it right. What am I drawing today? I don't even know anymore, but I'm just going with it. I've had 3 attempts of trying to actually draw something, and now I'm just working on whatever this person's doing. So yeah, that's basically what we've done. But I'd like to believe that one of these days these weird doodles that I'm doing will eventually turn into something cool. So I always just try and hang on to that mindset. I always try and adopt that mindset whenever I'm doing things like this. That, yeah, it's weird and kind of pointless just now, but one of these days it'll turn into something. So yeah, I just try and cultivate that mindset wherever possible. Because it helps me relax. it just helps me relax and allows me to, I guess, experiment a bit more. I don't know. Okay, so one day that and that will turn into something. This could be something. I'm already coming up with things I could turn this piece into. See? It works. So I guess mainly it's just like, I guess one of the main things that I'm working on is anatomy, because I've got the poses in my head and then I just try and do it from my head. Sometimes it looks pretty good, but sometimes I feel like the anatomy is off. But yeah, I've been trying to be more adventurous with my posing, so I guess that's why I do random stuff like that. So yeah, but I do feel like I need to work on my anatomy a bit more, because, okay, at this point I've decided to start learning to draw comic strips next year, because this year I was just focusing on art in general, but I feel like I can move on to comics at some point. I don't know, I'm really all about that upskilling, that developing and growing, so yeah, I'm just doing that. I'm just literally just peeping through my sketchbook and just seeing how my progress has come on. So it's already, I think I've spoke about this before, but it's already gotten to the point I've been drawing so much and improving so quickly that when I look back to pages that I literally made like a couple months ago, I already cringe because they already look old. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, there's just so much that I've done in here. Maybe one of these days I might show you a few pages, but yeah, for now, let's just say that there's so much random crap in here, but each time there's something in here, like something always like changes about it. Like you'll see one picture of one character, then another picture of another character, and they look completely different. The latest one is way more polished. And then if there's one after that, it'll look a lot more polished as well. I mean, I don't even know if I'm bragging or not. I don't like to brag, but I feel like I am. But the progress I've made, I just feel has been so crazy that I just can't help but feel proud of myself. And that doesn't usually happen with me. I'm usually a very humble person. So yeah, it feels weird that I'm seeing this. Maybe one day you guys will. I don't know. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say on that just now. Might go back to that later, but okay, so we've got about half an hour left, just over half an hour, so should we do another request from you guys? What do you guys want me to draw? If you want me to draw anything, or shall I just try and draw another wacky pose? Or I guess I could peek through my phone, because I have some art ideas. Oh, I left my phone charging in my bed and forgot. Because I have some ideas on my phone of things to draw, so I guess I could pick from one of those. Unless any of you guys got any ideas for something quick to draw or start on or something, I don't know. But while oh yeah. No, that's the right one. Oops. Get out of that notion. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly just look through this, see if there's anything I can start on. Ideas, there we go. Where is it? It's not here. How about like a mini comic strip or something? There's a lot of art stuff in here. Some of these days I'll eventually get to all of this. persona ref sheet. I'm already seeing something I could do for the picture on the right. Not just now, but later. So much stuff. Oh, right. I have these, like, little things. I can't pull it up just now, but I have this. I've been doing this thing where I was, like, coming up with ideas for things to draw. I went to a prompt generator. So it generated, like, just different random words for stuff you can draw. And I have so many in here. I've got drill, writing, and calm. I've got sandwich, negotiating, and amused. Cloak of invisibility, shouting, and nostalgic. I don't know. Asteroid, inventing. I have so many in here. Moth, running, fearful. I'm not sure. I've been on pretty low energy lately, but I'm gonna try and draw one more. I'm gonna try and draw one more thing just now. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Sorry, this is a very weird stream today. Hopefully it's good nonetheless. There'll be way more happening next month. It's mainly Stardew next month, but we'll also be doing more Undertale. At this point, I think maybe we could try and do some Undertale pardon me, at least once every month, because we need to get through the next act, I guess, the next arc. So got that to look forward to. I'd say the first one went pretty well. And yeah, I looked into the genocide route a bit more, and yeah, there is a lot more stuff to do than I had originally thought, which involved things that I really, really don't want to do, but that's a thing for another day. So, do I have anything I can try and draw from? Is there anything in my sketchbook I can try and draw? And I have filled doodle pages that aren't fully filled yet. Actually. I'm trying to merge my logos together for my new, like, website, and my logo for just my portfolio is just like a big purple circle with lots of little things around it, and you guys already know what my channel logo looks like, but I'm trying to, like, merge them together, and the obvious thing, it looks kind of like that. Oh, this is horrible. So yeah, it just has those little things around it, and I was just thinking, like, maybe putting my M in the middle, but maybe try and redesign it a bit. Because I'll also be making a new title for it as well, not just for my banner, but for my website as well. Like, so much is going to be going into this. So much, like, new redesigns and upgrades are going to be going into that, into the website and into the brand in general, for further on. And I'm not sure why I'm bringing this up just now, but this is just something that I've been trying to think up. But as of now, I'm mainly just focused on optimizing the website for now and just editing it and upgrading it on the side. And then once the big changes start coming in, maybe I'll put on a maintenance screen or something like that and keep it there until it's finally ready. So yeah, just to recap, for those who weren't there for it, I'm putting together a new website. I've got one already, but I'm just refurbishing it, I guess. So yeah, my website will be I plan to make it the central hub for all, central community hub, I guess, for now. So you'll be able to see, it'll be a one-stop shop for all my announcements on, like, streaming schedules, commissions, changes to stuff or whatever. You'll be able to access my art, news, some writing maybe. So it'll be a central hub for my content and community. So when you come to my channel, when you come to Tumblr, when you come to Twitter, or anything really, I'll try to, like, direct newcomers over to the website if they want to find out more about the stuff that I do. So yeah, and as for news, I'm not a huge fan of the blogging feature that the site that I use for it now. I use Wix for it. Not a huge fan of that blogging feature. I might use Tumblr for it instead. I don't know. Maybe make a separate blog just purely for news that anybody can get to. That's separate from my art blog. So yeah, we can do that. But there'll be a lot more for now. But for now, we'll just focus on optimizing it. Maybe change around a few branding decorations, and then what the brand new website will come out maybe at some point next year, because it's a big project. Not to mention I've got to do a lot of art for it. So suppose I can start planning for that just now, and that starts with making new ref sheets, because I also plan to have a characters page there, which will also feature my which I may feature my persona there, but it's actually me, because that's actually me, not Emo. Emo is her own separate gal. So yeah, I don't know. This all may change later, what I'm saying right now, but this is basically the ideas that I've got just now. Of course, I've got any ideas for things I can try and do, then be sure to let me know. And I'll take those into account and see what we can do. But yeah, I don't know. Aside from that, I don't know. I'm feeling really slow today. We've literally only got like 20 minutes. What am I gonna do in 20 minutes? Could try to draw some more. Oh, oops. My brain's been running really slow. I'm gonna try and have a better week next week. More productive in getting stuff done. But yeah, whatever Farah Alpaca is doing, it's not doing it. Why are you, what is happening? Oh my goodness. Farah Alpaca is completely closing in on itself, and I don't know this thing doesn't know what it wants to do. Why is it selecting everything all of a sudden? Okay, can you not select everything? Thanks. I just wanted to add another folder. For another doodle. I'm really sorry this stream is the way it is, guys. I guess it's just what it is. Hopefully next week will be a lot more structured and stuff, but I plan to just have a chilled month next month. So yeah, let's hope. Why did it not change? Why did it not fix? Did I hit cancel instead? All right, finally. Yeah, Farapaka has no idea what it wants to do today. I have no idea what's wrong with it, but I guess for now, I really have to. My brain's just not working today. Yeah, I'm really sad I can't give you a quality streaming today, guys. My brain's just not in it today. I don't know. It's just one of those days. You ever just have one of those days where you feel like nothing's going right, and I don't know, you feel like your body's constantly in a slump and you're trying to pick yourself up, but it's just not working as well. I'm doing line practices just now just to keep my hand busy. So at the very least I can feel like I'm doing something. But at the very least this will help me get my lines more neater and in order, especially since I'm not going to be using the stabilizer tool anymore. So yeah, this will definitely help out with that. So even though it's just like, it's literally just like idle hand movements just now, it's contributing to something. So it's just something for my hand to focus on. But yeah, that's just how I'm feeling today. Yeah. So yeah, but what else can we talk about today? But yeah, autumn. So who likes autumn? I certainly like autumn. I just love this second half of the year way better than the first half. Autumn and winter, they just seem to sit right with me. Like it's cozy, the energy's nicest. The world feel like, you know, like the world is kind of like going into rest. You can feel it as well. You can rest well with it. Like I love that. It just, you spend more time like in parks and stuff. When was the last time I actually just went to a park and just existed there? I really need to do that. Maybe I could actually get some quality thinking done. Maybe some journaling. But I've been journaling a lot more. And the way I journal is basically the way that I blog. If you've been on my Tumblr recently or at any point, you'll see that I've made like a new tag called Yapping, which is literally just a blog tab that I've made for my blog. So yeah, that's just me, whether it's talking about my work or just talking in general. That's how I like to journal as well. Just like to write like little points, almost like microblogging. That's the word. So almost like Twitter, but it's personal. I've done so many lines. Let's do some more. So yeah, it's just, let's do some squares this time, or rectangles. So yeah, I just write them in little pieces, and that's the same with like social media, I guess. Your posts and stuff, your content doesn't always need to be perfect. You don't always need to create like an award-winning article every time, or take the world's best photograph every time for Instagram. Sometimes doing the more simple and more or less low effort stuff, it can give more of a sense of realism to your content while still keeping that energy, still keeping that creative energy. And it's almost like it's almost a way for showing, I guess, a more relaxed and intimate part of yourself with your community, so you don't seem too rigid, I guess is what I'm trying to. Because I learned this because I like to attend like creative startup events, and the event where I was like talking about that thing just now, about not always needing to have perfect content posts, was from one that was talking about like keeping it authentic in the world of social media, especially if you're using it as a business. because the pressure of having like high quality content is constant, especially if it's like your mainstream pipeline of earnings, like you're earning from it or something, or you're trying to uphold like a certain image. It's hard to keep up a certain image if you don't establish like what your image is like from the get-go. If you try to be like this really seemingly perfect person with perfect posts and amazing posts every single time, it may be difficult for you to upkeep that unless you've got like I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty clear that I'm not a perfect creator. Like, even doing these sorts of things for so long, I'm still learning and stuff, and I'm just trying to, and I'm basically just like I wouldn't say given up on being perfect all the time, because of course I want to have like, I want to be able to make good top quality stuff as much as I can, but sometimes I'm not always able to do that for various reasons. So I try to do what I can with what I've got, and it works. And sometimes when I have like a much bigger thing, that's when I'll like try to give it some, try to actually like work on it. But sometimes I'm like, I guess casual may not be the right word. I'm not saying that I'm lazy, I'm really not. It's just like, I guess I don't really know what to, I don't really know how to explain it, because I really don't want to give off the wrong impression here. That's one of my main worries whenever I just yap, because whenever I'm yapping, because I want to make sure that I'm getting the proper message out there. How does it look like together? Oh, actually, why does that actually look I wonder what I would call this. This is an interesting piece of work I've done. I don't know if you guys are seeing it. I don't know what I've made. But that's Doodle 4, I guess. But anyway, back to the, why am I not making a folder? Farapaka has no idea what it wants to do. But am I talking? Yeah, I'm talking. My mic is on. Okay, great. For some reason I thought my mic was off that whole time. But Farapaka is just not doing what it needs to. Come on, let me make a folder. Why won't you? Why are you all in here? Oh dear. Well, let's get rid of them all. So, yeah, I mean, like, I guess it's just a way of just being more authentic on there, because you're not always showing one style of content. You've got a mix, where there's ones where you're just very casual about it, but there's ones where where like you can feel it's like the difference between like a full-on news article to like a short update on something, and that's usually what it's like. Should I condense this down? Because I usually just try to like show everything. Gonna make this a little bit smaller. Oops. I'll just have that there. But I think I want to do something more with this, because that is something. Maybe we can have someone else like standing on the ceiling looking down. Huh? Why does it keep doing that? I think it did that before. That's why I got confused. But anyway, please just stay down there and don't move. I don't know why it decides to do that sometime. Zzz. Man, is my brain, am I really that tired? Am I really that brain dead right now? Also, welcome Dylan Star VT. Nice change of name. Hi, new stream. Yeah, it's in my opinion not the best one, but I'm still like getting things done. I drew these two, that, and this is a new logo because I'm putting together a new website. So So yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to connect my two separate logos together, because for some reason when I started freelancing and content creating at the same time, I tried to keep it separate, even though for some reason I was doing my commissions under my channel name. I don't know, I took most of them from Discord, that's probably why. I don't know. Anyway, I've decided screw it. I'm just putting them all together because it's too difficult to keep them both separate. So, especially since most of myself is already out, so doesn't really make sense for this. But the model thing is more like a preference, but I mean, you guys already pretty much know a lot of who I am, but not so much where I have to be worried about it. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is just, my brain isn't working today, but we're actually gonna finish up maybe a bit early today, because, I don't know, at this point I feel like I'm kind of forcing my brain to do something when it's just not in the right frame of mind. Stupid. That was really corny. The drawing looks really good. Thanks. This was something completely different before. I had no idea it looked completely different before, and then I flipped it around and changed it to that. So I might do something with this. I'm trying to like be more dynamic in my posing, because I feel like my poses nowadays look a bit boring. So I'm trying to diversify it and also improve my anatomy too. But as far as art in general goes, I feel like I've like really gotten into that mindset, and really I feel like they look pretty decent now. So I've decided that next year I want to try and learn to draw comics. We've still got like a couple months left of this year, so, and I still want to try and finish that sketchbook before the year ends, because I've got 2 more sketchbooks, although one of them I want to keep for drawing physical comics. So next year maybe I want to try and learn how to do that, and who knows, maybe I might see some comics from me. Because as fun as writing actually is, it's good to make use of this art as well. Also, it may help to give some visuals, I don't know. But I do like to imagine when I'm reading, as I imagine a lot of us do. But yeah, comics, I like reading comics, so obviously I would want to try and learn to draw comics. So anyway, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to move forward very much with this just now. It's just been one of those days, but we've made it through. We've done some drawings, we've yapped, I've given some info and stuff, so yeah, given some info and all that, but I'm not sure. Is there anything else I need to let you guys know of? For now, I don't think so, other than the new website coming out at some point. That will be the central hub for the community and my content, so it'll be a lot easier to get access to information regarding my content and my commissions as well. So that'll just be the main center point for that. Yeah, whole lot of work that I'm doing. So yeah, a lot of things going on, and I'm gonna try and condense them down as much as I can, centralize them, get a better system going and stuff. And you guys have been a huge help as well in being there and guiding me through some stuff, giving me your opinions on things, especially when it comes to this. So I want to give a huge thank you to you guys. I know I say it a lot, but I'm truly grateful for all of you guys, because I mean, you guys are just awesome. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like ending there just now. Literally only 5 minutes. But yeah, I personally don't feel like the stream's gone very well. But yeah, I mean, however you guys feel, we've done some stuff today. We've started some things, and I always have that mindset. If anything that I draw here could potentially become something later, so I always like to keep them. I have like a whole entire folder, or various folders of sketchbooks, quote unquote, that's just filled with a bunch of random doodles. So yeah, one of these days they'll turn into something. And hey, this, if it will ever load, I have to drag it in, don't I? Yeah, sometimes whenever I like try to click on it, it just doesn't work, so I have to drag it in instead. So this turned into a full-on illustration that I ended up putting on Tumblr. So yeah, who knows? It could this could turn into something. So I guess for now, I don't know. I did mention before that I was considering adding art to my commissions, just to try it out and see what it's like. So, and I made a quick little thing of what the characters would look like in different styles. So just as soon as it loads, so yeah, this is, for anyone who doesn't know, this is one of my OCs. Her name is Azzy. She's currently one of my primary OCs that I've been developing a lot this year. If I start commissions, I have two types of character sketches that I'll be listing. So this first one is just the line art, and this one is flat coloring. So that's basically what it would look like. So the flat coloring is an add-on for a couple of extra pounds, but the line art, I don't quite remember what the starting price is. Maybe it's under £10 definitely, but this was basically what I was considering for potential character sketches. But first, I mean, if this looks good just now, I drew this way back in June for Art Fight, because I really wanted Azzy to be in Art Fight, and I already got a few pictures of her which look absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad I joined Art Fight, and it's really helped me to upscale in my art so well. So anyway, so this is basically the two versions that I offer the character sketches for. So this is basically for anyone who just generally needs some art of their character, or they know what their character looks like. They have an idea for a character, but they don't know how to put it to paper just yet. So I'd be there to bridge that gap. So I'd be able to help in giving a really basic sketch of a character, whether it be just simple black and white line art with occasional facial details, or line art with full color as well. So yeah, I don't really know about the pricing, but at the moment for this, it's under £10. I don't really know how that translates into dollars. I don't quite remember. Wow, did you learn to draw? I'm self-taught, I guess. Yeah, I'm self-taught. So yeah, I've not had basically any formal training in art. I've studied it in school, but I didn't really continue on with it into college or whatever. And yeah, but it was mostly just like through just watching anime and watching anime and cartoons and reading comics. So I describe my style as like anime, obviously the base, but it features a few like cartoonish elements as well, like the appendages, like the legs and the hands. The hands, I learned to draw the hands mainly from Sonic style characters, so that's why they look a bit chunky, because of course most of the characters wear gloves, so that's why they look a bit chunky. But over time, I feel like I've kind of like been subconsciously refining the hands to the characters that they belong to. So I feel like this at least right now, this style of hands and feet suit this character very well. So yeah, things I may need to work on may just be like anatomy and stuff. But anyway, back to the art commissions. Full ref sheets, maybe, but for now we're just focusing purely on the character. But if you need a character drawing for a ref sheet that you're creating for it, then this is something I can do for it. I mean, if you've seen my reference sheet that I've made for Azzy, I can't pull it up just now, but yeah, if you've seen my reference sheet, it'll be on my Tumblr. My ref sheets for all my ref sheets for my current characters are on my Tumblr just now. I'm currently making a new one for emo as well. So yeah, I'd basically just be focusing on the character, I suppose. So we'll just see how that goes. But if anybody's interested in receiving some art of their character, then be sure to hit me up and we'll see what we can do. Anyway, I don't know, but I'm literally just showing you guys just to show you what I have been thinking for it, and just showing you what it would look like between the two versions of the character. So yeah, Raul, really chief, it looked really good. Yeah, thanks. I would consider this art style to be a little bit older, considering I've done more way more drawing since then. But humanoid characters, not so much actually. I've noticed I've been focused more on drawing, on practicing Mobians more. So I may be still stuck at this level for humanoid characters. So I don't know. I may sort that out. So, oh, I see your Twitter VTuber card looks really good. Thanks. Although, since you don't have a Discord, I could tweet you my art if you want to see it. I mean, you can if you'd like. I did say I would open up my Tumblr for submissions. I'm still looking into that. But I think I might just like turn it on, because that could currently be a way for you to send stuff over. I don't know, but for now, and I don't know, maybe I could incorporate that into the website too. I have no idea. But yeah, I mean, definitely. I just need to make sure that image sharing and stuff is on, because if you want to like send me some art, whether it's of my characters, or like if you drew your character with mine, I have a bunch of rules that I made. Don't worry, they're not scary, but I made rules for my characters for art fight. So what the heck? Why is there's a spider on my dresser? What are you? Ah! Oh, I'm sorry. I squished it and a button that was on side, it flew onto my. Oh, I'm not scared of the spider. The button freaked me out. I didn't realize that was there, but anyway, yeah, so if you do decide, we're gonna finish up soon, but I love the idea of receiving art of my characters, because I don't know why, it's always really nice to see like how your characters are drawn by others, seeing how other artists like interpret your work and making new things out of it. I always love that. Another reason why I joined Art Fight, but oh jeez. Sorry. Okay. What was I trying to say? Oh yeah. So my I have conditions about my characters that I would prefer you guys follow if you do decide to draw art of my characters, or any art involving my characters. I made these rules for Art Fight, but they're just general. So I don't think anyone without an Art Fight account will be able to view them, so I'll bring them over to my website or my card for now or something. But basically you do whatever you want, except for no gore, no explicit NSFW, no NSFW at all for under 18 characters, and basically all that common sense stuff. But yeah, more information will be on that rule sheet when I eventually take them up. But if you've already made art prior to that, then that's fine. But once they come out, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, just be aware for that. But other than that, it's not scary at all. It's literally just common sense, basically. But it's always nice to have it in writing. So there's a spider. Sounds of chaos. No, I don't know why I didn't. Wait, is it dead? Oh, it's dead. Oh. I didn't mean to. I was more scared of the button that randomly flew at me. Not the spider. I mean, I'm the type of person who's able to pick spiders up with their bare hands and just yeet it out the window. Yes, I'm that kind of person. But anyway, yeah, for now you can use my Twitter and Tumblr if you want to send me art you've made of my characters, or if you happen to have an Artfight account, you can send me through private message too on Artfight. And yeah, I mean who knows, maybe I'll even showcase it on said platform if I have your permission. But I mean, yeah, so yeah, I mean, who knows, I may even feature it if I ask, like, I want to be able to, like, lift other artists and creators up. That's another thing that I want to do as a creator. I want to support other artists and creators too. So anyway, we've went super over time because I just so happen to feel more jolly now. So anyway, I'm gonna go before I start yapping more. But anyway, thanks so much for stopping by to this really odd stream. I just spit on my thing. Oops. Anyway, I'm gonna head off now, but thanks again so much for stopping by and enduring through whatever that was. Next week will be Stardew Valley, and then Stardew Valley for the next week, and then just continue on from there. So my schedule will come out tomorrow, like usual, but for now, I'm gonna go. Have a great day / night wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Bye!